The man was head of the Senate Judiciary Committee, senator forever. He was a vice president. He's run for president twice already. He's about to run for a third time. Why is it coming out now? Because he's about to run for a third time. If Joe Biden had said, I'm not going to run for president, do you think this stuff would be coming out? No. If Joe Biden had said, I'm not going to run for president, do you think Elizabeth Warren would be coming out saying, we need a full investigation, we need to figure out what Joe Biden's been doing? No. It's obviously a cynical attack. But I think this is it's a bad route to go down. One, because most people know that this is fairly disingenuous. Two, because it minimizes actual sexual assailants, like, Anthony Weiner, for instance, or Bill Clinton, who legitimately are sexual predators, and Joe Biden is a flirtatious guy who says, hey, you, if I were a younger man, if I wasn't married, ha-ha, wink, wink, give me your vote, father, ha-ha-ha. It really minimizes that, and I don't think that's a good thing either. And also because Joe Biden is a terrible executive who would push terrible policies. That's why we should go after him. Joe Biden, do you remember, what was it, last week, Joe Biden said, we need to end English jurisprudence, because English jurisprudence, by which he means Anglo-American jurisprudence, is a white man's culture, and therefore we've got to get past it. English jurisprudence is the presumption of innocence. It's due process. It's equality before the law. These are wonderful things. These are things that we should defend, and this schmuck, Joe Biden, is calling for the obliteration of it. That's why we should go after him, but not some disingenuous Me Too hit job. Why didn't this girl, Lucy Flores, why didn't she go after Joe Biden in 2014 when she was having him help her run for lieutenant governor of Nevada? Why didn't she go after him in 2016 when she was running for Congress? Why is she going after him right now? Why is this outspoken Bernie Sanders supporter going after one of Bernie Sanders' opponents right now? Because the moral hazard of the Me Too moment is that any guy you want, you can take down for any reason. This is not to downplay either Joe's creepiness and unctuousness. It's also not to downplay legitimate instances of sexual harassment and sexual assault. Quite the contrary. I think that's what the Me Too movement does. Is it delegitimizes all of those things. Because what we're seeing here is that for any reason at all, what did Joe Biden do? What is he being accused of doing? Is he being accused of sleeping with another man's wife? No. Is he being accused of sneaking around on his own wife and going to hotel rooms and all that kind of stuff? No. He's being accused of putting his hands on people's shoulders and smelling their hair, super weird but not sexual assault, and kissing them on the head sometimes. Also, if you were kissing them on the mouth, that's one thing, but when you see your grandfather, your grandfather might give you a little kiss on the head. That's a sign of affection. When you see someone, just at an event, let's say it's a professional event or a personal social event, you can shake a hand, I guess you can give them a high five, or you can do what is very common, which is a sort of half hug and a little kiss on the cheek, but you're not really kissing on the cheek. You're just putting your cheeks together and sort of kissing out in the air and giving the sound of a kiss. It's vaguely European, but people do it all the time. Oh, so good to see you. You're not even kissing them. That is much closer to what Joe Biden is doing than Joe Biden clubbing a girl over the head and dragging her off to a hotel room. I think we all know that, and we can all admit that. But we shouldn't take the short-term political attack here for this ability to knock down Joe Biden a little bit. It's very easy to knock down Joe Biden. Joe Biden is a joke. He ran for president in 1988. He failed because he was a plagiarist. He ran in 2008. He failed. He only got vice president because Barack Obama hated Hillary Clinton so much. He's going to run again. He's going to fail again. He's not going to get the nomination. If he does get the nomination, he's not going to beat Donald Trump. We don't need to use this cynical attack, because what it will do is legitimize the worst excesses of the Me Too movement.